Okay, you're officially all on recording, so if you have your videos on, please make sure you're not naked. That would be totally appreciated. If you're just sound on, please make sure that you watch your speech. It's the second thing. Okay, so awesome to have you guys all on board, and I know a lot of the newbies that are on here are more carrot bar focused. But what I am going to speak about today is some of the stuff that we went through and what we covered. So I know that there's a couple of people on here who can gladly help me out, which Keith will be one of them. Let's see who else here was at the training. Nobody else. Okay, no, that's fine. All right, no, we won't have anybody from Durban on this call because they're already at the Durban roadshow. And so we'll talk a little bit about what was discussed and what went down with regards to Lifestyle Galaxies event here in Cape Town. So I'm not going to talk about the mining. All I'm going to say is, Keith, they gave us a thumbs up, didn't they? They spoke highly of the mining. They spoke and really encouraged us on going forward on what is happening with regards to the mining. So I'm glad to see the Blich notes are on because they can help me out as well with regards to what went down. Paul is here. Paul was there too. Yes, Paul was there as well. So Paul, awesome. So I'm not going to talk about the mining. As I said, the mining we're very happy with. We're very happy with what's going forward with the mining. But what I am going to talk to you is I'm going to talk to you as network marketers. Okay, network marketers, guys, if you do not make yourself, I'm talking to the Joburg people, please, 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 pretty please, get yourself to the Joburg event tomorrow. Hell or high water, make your way there. They spoke about the one of the new programs that are coming for us that can help us all move forward as network marketers. So having said that, as network marketers, there's a couple of things, but what is one of the main, most important things for us as network marketers as we go forward and we roll out our plan as network marketers? Who would like to tell me what they feel is one of the priority things as network marketers? So we have someone typing in. System is good. Orly, absolutely. Alan, Vanond, Innes. We're all there as well. Awesome, guys. Yes, of course you were. Fantastic. So then, as network Mish, how's it? Good to see you. Looks like you're in a closet.
No.
You're not in your normal place.
No, I'm working between laptops. I'm doing school projects. I'm single parent for the rest of the week. So I'm trying to do dinner, school projects, all sorts. Okay, what I want you to add is a funnel.
Okay, funnel, absolutely. Okay, nice. A funnel, awesome. Getting connected with people, absolutely, Paul, 100%. System, funnel, getting connected with people. Who else would like to say? As network marketers, maybe I should rephrase it. What do we like as network marketers? Why are we actually in network marketing? Build relationships, good one. That was fast typing. Yes, Keith.
To reach out to other people and to help them to have a better way of life.
Okay, to reach out to others.
Just keep what we've got to ourselves is being selfish. We have to reach out to others.
That's a good one. Reaching out to others is a good one, yes. To empower ourselves and others, awesome, Orly. Anybody else want to add? Leverage off other people's time, other people's money, other people's efforts. Setting us free from selling our time for money. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so making money while helping others. Absolutely. Okay, guys, because bottom line is, if you and I did not make money, trust me, we can go build relationships somewhere else. We can empower ourselves and others without making money. I think it's going to probably, most of us, it will start losing its flavor a little bit. So the bottom line is that one of the major reasons that people actually get into network marketing is to make money. Now, for some people, it's big figures. For some people, it's a small amount. For some people, it's just enough to cover your bills. For some, it's to make sure that you've got a travel fund. For some others, it's to put kids through school. You know, there's a reason, but for whatever it might be, most people join a network marketing company to make money. Would you agree with me on that? Okay, awesome. Very few just join so that they can be very few join because they're looking for a club to join, or they're looking for friends or whatever it might be. But most of us join because we see that possibly we could create a little bit of cash flow on the side. Okay. So at the end of the day, one of the great things that we saw coming forward from Lifestyle Galaxy, which is the initial network marketing company that most of us belong to, and now some of us in Carrot Bars, is one that can merge the two together. And that one that can merge the two together is the social media platform that Lifestyle Galaxy is offering us. Now, having said that, one of the things that most of us I have to agree, I'm one of those people that when I heard another social media program, I thought, you know what, I've done Eric Worre's social media, I've done Fraser Book's social media, I've done Marcin Michel's social media, of which all of us have access to. We've done other people's social media. I've belonged to Elite Marketing Pro. Is it Elite Marketing Pro? Is it Elite Marketing Pro? Yeah, Elite Marketing Pro, which is one of the biggest social media platform educators that you can ever get, and pay a lot of money for, pay a lot of money to actually do the program. And so one of the things that came out of realizing that the way network marketing is moving forward, and one of the things that, as you know, being mentored by Eric Worre on a weekly basis, one of the things that Eric has been saying to the seven-figure income earners that I'm working with is that we understand that network marketing is all about building relationships. It is about systems. It is about making sure that we understand that it's about the whole community that's working together. But the modus operandi is starting to change. Many people now no longer want to have the home meetings. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why we have the online presentation on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. Okay, so we always have those online presentations that you can tap your people into. Very few people want to go out at night, you know, and attend presentations, and that everybody's been inundated with those kind of things. So people are starting to look for things within the comfort of their home. So with the Master Influencer Program, it is all about how you and I can tap into social media. Now, it's not a social media platform that I've looked at before, so therefore it is different. So most of us are doing LinkedIn, Facebook, those kind of things. This social media platform is in actual fact a social media platform that's going to tap into Instagram. So I stayed away from Instagram because it's all about posting pictures and being regular with posting pictures and that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's about finding your audience. It's about finding your tribe. It's about finding like-minded people. So how it is going to work is that for those people that did go to Cape Town, there's a list, because obviously they're launching it in small batches. So you'll have your first maybe 20 that'll do it, then it'll exponentially grow as they bring more and more programmers on board. So the list started getting created in Cape Town. Tonight the list is being created in Durban. For those people that are physically attend, your name will be put onto a list as well. So what I'm saying is, even if you get there to listen to a little bit more in detail about what the Master Influencer Program is and get your name on the list, it is imperative that you actually get yourself there so that you can actually get yourself onto that list. The list is going to determine who gets access to the program first, simply because they're doing it very differently to if you and I had to go and join any other how do I work Instagram, for example. Now, you and I can go and do that. We can go and learn on various different programs, but they're going to teach us exactly going through the thing, which George knows very well, and Michelle knows, and Keith knows, and those of us that have done the social media ones, Sean and Paul, with, and Jan as well, with Fraser Brooks and all of those guys, is how do you build a niche market? What is your niche? What are you looking for? Those kind of things. And then how do you post to get in an algorithm that you get people that actually like your post, and then they are going to help us to market to those people the products that we've got. So they're going to help us convert them from just people who like into people who actually can be people who would then opt in to give us their email addresses or whatever it might be, so they can go the next step further, which is in actual fact the part that most of us are missing, is how do I convert the people that I know? How do I convert the people into opting in and liking my product and getting added onto my products from there? The beautiful thing as well is that you will own the database. The database is yours. It'll be in your back office, which means you can actually promote any product that you choose to promote to them through that particular back office, so long as you've got a follow-up system on that. So very exciting to see what's going to come from that and how it's going to benefit us. And also for those of us that are in Lifestyle Galaxy, we will naturally, as Value Club members, we will then benefit from subscriptions that people are going to pay from two perspectives. The subscription would be based on the amount that the person is paying. So let's say, for example, they bought the $147 subscription. Then there's a small portion that you would get paid in cash, dollars into your bank account, plus CV into your tree. So you're going to have the both monthly subscriptions. So for example, Janet just jumped down here and get my book, because I wrote down, no, I had it on my phone. Oh, can I have this on my phone? Because I took a picture of the screenshot. Just want to give you some examples of where now we've got another way that thanks, my sweetheart. Another way, just want to get the screenshot. Gallery, camera, no, there we go, there it is there. So for example, if somebody's already a Value Club member in Lifestyle Galaxy and they then went and bought the Master Influencer program, and they were paying $147 a month for the top of the range, access to the videos and access to people helping them have the follow-up email sequences, what would then be is that 100 CV would then be added to the tree per person, plus you would get $35 per person per month payout. So if you had $35 and you had 100 people that were subscribing, that would be 100 people, that's a $3,500. Yeah, $3,500 that would be coming up paid to you. Okay. So yeah, thanks, Paul. Paul's on top of the game there. So yeah, so if you take, you eventually manage to get 100 people globally that were actually already, or even people who are in your downline already paying that $147, which is the launch special, which is really the top of the range that is happening right now of everything that they're going to help you to set up this with, as I say, with the email responders, autoresponders, those kind of things. 100 CV will go into your tree, as well as $35 per person will be paid to you. So guys, this is another way that you could actually generate additional income. Now, if you're not in Lifestyle Galaxy, you can still participate in this program. You would then just be paying a different amount of money. So you would then be paying for the same thing. If you were a retail customer, you would then be paying $349 a month. Okay, but the person who referred you and brought you a cost. So let's say, for example, Keith is not a Value Club member in Lifestyle Galaxy, but he still wanted to participate, which means he does not want to pay the $600 Value Club membership to belong to Lifestyle Galaxy, he chooses to stay as a retail customer, he then would be paying $349 a month as opposed to $147 a month. So in essence, it would then take him literally 3 months of subscriptions, and then he could have actually paid for his own Lifestyle Galaxy subscription. So he would still get the referrals, he would still get the commissions for the people that he refers into the system if he wanted to. So So you've got to have a look at all of those numbers, and that is something that's really going to be exciting. Plus, if Keith's a retail customer, because he's paying $349 per person, then you would get 250 CD going up the tree from there. But let's just stick with the launch special that's happening now, and assume that it is better to pay the $600 if you want to go full hog. And that's why right now we're just in launch phase, but I want you to start picturing going down the line is that this would be a product that if you're successful, and it's a product not just mining that we could advertise to new people. So you got the millennials that are coming up and they want to get onto Instagram. How do they get onto Instagram? How do they get their followings? All those kind of things. Then sorry, just trying to mute everybody. So yes, so there we go, just muted. Okay, so those are the important things to read. Obviously, there's no new trees, there's no new business that's been designed from here. It is the existing Lifestyle Galaxy business. So if I bring in new people into Carrot Bars and they want to upgrade, they will then come into my downline from that and go into the business. Your existing Lifestyle Galaxy structure stays in place, and whoever joins your business or buys this particular product or activates this product will in actual fact benefit in the tree exactly as it. So there's no new trees that have been developed. There's no new company that's been developed. There's no new that kind of thing. The structure stays exactly the same. So guys, based on that and based on wanting to make sure that you know how to activate the social media platform, it would be imperative that you got yourself to Joburg tomorrow to get your name on the list. If not, as the program opens up and as the programmers, more and more programmers come on board, because obviously we're going to scale it. So the scalability is going to be starting from the first 20 people and then going from there. So those guys that were in Cape Town will then start benefiting first, then Durban, and then the Joburg guys would be happening from there. So it is something that's very exciting to see what is happening from that. And I just want you to just take that calculation of the numbers that Paul gave you for those of you already in LG, and just have a look and see the power that this can actually bring to you. But if not, I would still say it's go make your money, go and make your money in Carrot Bars, save yourself $600, teach your guys how to do that so that they can then move across, buy their Lifestyle Galaxy Value Club membership so that they can get in for $147. There's a small launch fee, which I think is going to end at the end of this year. So we've got a small window period that we can get people in at $147. Then it is going to jump to its normal price, which will be $377. Okay, $377, the launch price. How long the launch is going to last, I'm not sure, but they did say January 2020. I know between Ken and Randy, they were like heckling whether it's January 2020 or December 2020. But all of us have an opportunity. But by then, we would have covered the cost. And that's all you've got to do is get 10 people paying the 147, well, actually 5 people paying the 147. You're getting your $35 and your subscription is paid for. And that's what I want you to see as well, is how many people. So even when they do bump us all up from 147 to 377, we should have 10 to 15 people already on the program, so that that $35 that we get already pays for our subscription. And that should be all of our first goals for those of us that are in LG. Okay, so I've said enough. I would like to know evergreen business. Absolutely, Mish. Evergreen business. It's something that's always going to be updating. They're going to help us, coach us. There will be a live webinars once a month that we coach. There is videos for video training. There will be Q&A, social media, plus as leaders, we will be jumping on it. So we will be able to also be doing at the lifestyle gala, at the monthly training, we will then be also covering this product and also adding an element of training into it as well. So all of that will be happening, which is very exciting, to boost our businesses and to help us to recruit more people online, because that is something that most of us are battling to do. So from the guys that were in Cape Town, would you like to add anything and that you got out of it and you heard? George, no, that wasn't there. Keith, Mish, Alan, Paul, Jan.
Hi.
Yes, Alan, how's it?
Fine, good, thanks yourself. I'm trying to get my fingers out the way of the camera. I'm just gone off the wrong. Let me get back to the right page. Okay. But I was amazed with the numbers that came out that they were talking about. That was, to me, was unbelievable. Because in the first month, Motor Jelani had, I think it was over 2,000 people. And by month 4, she had over 56,000 people.
Right.
In her. So that's, if you can even get 2,000 people into your, at $35 a month. That is the numbers.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that, because she will show us how to say, even if I took 2,000 members and I times that by 1%, okay, conversion rate, I would then have 20 people. Now, if I go to the 59,000 people and I times that by 1%, that's 590 people. So that's quite substantial, the numbers, if we're just converting a small portion of those into our products. Awesome, Alan. Thanks for that. Thank you. Jan.
You need to look at a 5%, which is on.
Exactly, you're right. And even if it went to 5%, which is what she was converting. So I'm just going to say, hey guys, let's go conservative. Let's not all, look, fair enough, we're not going to all have the talent, the gift, and the skill for the niche that she was in, but we all have a niche that we can be in, that people are looking for us. So there's billions of people on Instagram, so if we could just capture the market that associates with us, how that's going to be. So very exciting. And as I say, she did go, as you said, Alan, she went from 2,000 to 4,000 to 59,000. She did not, and I'm going to use the Facebook terminology. I just don't know the Instagram terminology. We'll use a Facebook terminology, and that is, she did not boost her posts. So it was organic people liking her post, and that has to do with identifying, and that's what they will do, is they will teach us what is the algorithm that your profile is drawing, because everybody's profile will draw something different. Okay, so awesome. Thanks, Alan. Appreciate that.
So, Mish?
Yes, Jan.
No, I too was really, really excited about this. Have been wanting to understand and work with Instagram for some time, but it's just so complicated. There are other courses, but what is brilliant, I think, about this is not only will help us with our profile, but also will, as I understand it, upgrade or keep us ahead of when the algorithm changes, which it's likely to do from time to time. And so it's an ongoing support system which enables us to stay ahead of the curve, and I think that's huge.
Absolutely, Jan. Absolutely. Because one of the things that people make a mistake with, and I clarified this last night. I said, guys, I've got you, Lonnie, face to face. I need to get her, I need to speak to her, I need to ask a few questions. And so Jan and I start on Instagram. We have, Yolani takes us through exactly the same process. We have two different niche markets that we're going for. But let's say hypothetically, okay, my pictures and Jan's pictures, they're getting 1,000 likes. People are liking them, all the rest of it. Then Jan posts tomorrow, she gets 2,000 likes. I post tomorrow, and I only get 500 likes. Michelle then comes on and posts it, and she gets 3,000 likes on her pictures. So all of a sudden, although the algorithm is there, the algorithm is going to treat each portfolio and our topic and our picture that we posted will have a different reaction to it. So what she will then teach us is, at the moment she picks up that, let's say, for example, let's say I use, sorry, I'm getting 1 minute I'm hot, 1 minute I'm cold. It's called old age flushes. I have no clue what it's called, but I'm going through it here. Maybe I should do mine on the midlife crisis or something, guys. But anyway, so Jan's picture changes, mine changes, and Jan mustn't change her algorithm, because her algorithm is running for what she's got. But she will teach us to identify, okay, Michelle, your algorithm for, let's say it's Yorkies, I love Yorkies kind of thing, that algorithm in that topic has changed. And that's the big mistake that people are not understanding when it comes to, they think the algorithm is global, and it's one algorithm for everybody. And that's why next month they start losing momentum and that kind of thing. And she was very surprised, for example, if you have to look at two very prominent, okay, I'll give you the names. If you have to look at Eric Worre's likes on Instagram, and you have a look at Tony Robbins' likes on Instagram. Now, the subjects are almost identical, the posts are almost identical, but one is getting more likes than the other. And so it's a matter of a tweaking of the algorithm, that one, or the type of, or instead of posting every day, to change it to every second day. So it was really, really good. And I'm telling you guys, that kind of thing we've never ever had. And I've never had it in any, and I've been coached in social media by some of the very good people that even get mentored by Mas and Miguel, and they've not been able to identify. They've called it one standard algorithm. So it is important. So that, Jan, I think, is probably one of the most, that's going to be the secret to our success, I think. And the moment we can help more people to do that, I think we've mastered this, which would be really awesome. Awesome for bringing that up. Thank you.
Pleasure. Yeah, definitely exciting.
Very. Cool. Anybody else want to add anything they got out of it? Yes, Mish.
So for me, guys, I battle with social media because I don't have time for it, frankly. Okay, and I know it sounds ridiculous, and I probably don't have time for it because I don't actually know what I'm doing. It should be something that should take you 10 minutes a day to keep your stuff flowing. But when you've got 10 minutes a day and you're confused, you do less than nothing. Okay? Then I go, okay, I'll find something tomorrow to post.
Yeah.
I learned a few tricks about Instagram I did not know the weekend. I'm kind of like, oh, more social media, more stuff. I just don't know what to do. Okay?
Exactly.
My kids know what I do about these things. But what excites me is that they've tried and tested this from Jan to current. And Yolani's numbers were astonishing.
Yeah.
And if they could teach you how to do as little as possible to get maximum effect,
yeah,
it's absolutely worth it. And soon everybody runs out of a warm market. We need a funnel.
Yeah.
And this is a way to build a funnel constantly and get people that have the same interests as you.
Yes.
We just don't know how to do it. And then you get these Facebook ads. Oh, I can help you do this. I can help you do that. But is there trust, or is it someone that's going to steal your database?
Yes.
where we know there's trust, and they're going to take control of promoting algae for you. They're going to be connecting to your people and promoting algae for you. I don't know how, don't even ask me how this is all going to work. It doesn't make sense. I haven't had time to think about it. Yeah. But my gut is telling me it's exciting, and it's going to take some of the angst and the stress level about social media away from me, believe it or not.
Absolutely.
And that I'm excited for.
Absolutely. No, I totally agree. And so, and then again, like Mish was saying, we have the database, and once we learn the type of autoresponders that we're getting, we can then start putting them onto our CRMs and to our getting them, exposing them to ours, because you would have collected their name, you would have collected their mobile number, you would have collected their email address, so we would have had the stuff already. Now you can start interacting with them and start building up relationships with them, getting to know them, that kind of thing, which is really nice. And then you follow them, and so you get to understand who they are as people, if you connect with them, you can actually then approach them for, hey, are you open to looking at something else? So yeah, it's really exciting, the way forward. So guys, if you have not, and I don't care what your plans are for tomorrow, just get to Joburg to listen to what and how they're explaining it and what they're going through, and they will show you the numbers. And absolutely, so they're going to show us how to get our reach, and then from the reach, how to do the engagement, and the reach plus engagement was going to give us our conversion, and how we're going to build that. And then of course, from the conversion means that we're going to have a list, and then from the list you can actually make sales from there. So that is the important part of the whole process, and to be guided through it. So guys, very exciting, very, very, very exciting way forward. And just another product for us to if we've got some success stories, we've got some really you can find it, what is your niche, what it is that you're specifically looking for, and that kind of thing. So it is, we're fired up with where they're going to go and help us to start capturing a market. And hey guys, even if you've got 10 people that want to join you, that's $350. It pays your subscription. You know what I'm saying? And then you just keep plodding on from there. So Mary, did you want to say something, or did you want to ask a question, or what's that? Okay, Mary's iPad is, I will lower her hand. Okay, anybody else want to say something? Let's see, there's typing there. I love it, Jan. Any business you want to, your posts are going to draw the people that are associated with you, and any business you want to. It's not just drawing people. Obviously, they will have their funnels, and they're going to ask permission. Can they email to our people? If we don't want them to use our the LG funnel, then we just say no. Okay. They don't have to. It'll be in your back office, your thing. But if we give them permission, they can do. And then, of course, any product that you've got, whether you've got your own online business or whatever it is, to start actually to using Instagram and going there up from there. So, yeah, again, they will teach you the quality of pictures, all those kind of things the quality, the type of pictures. Everything will have very professional and very, very, very upmarket. So it'll take a while. It's not going to be instant as an Instagram, but it will take a time. But let's give it a chance, and let's see who can actually start, bringing in the prospects from there. So it's very exciting. Awesome. Alan, did you want to add something else?
It's to do with your personal brand that you are creating. That you're building on, not on a product. You're building on your personal brand.
Absolutely.
So you're creating your own brand, your own personal brand, which is going to attract the people. It's not a product. It's a person themselves.
Absolutely. It's very exciting. Very exciting. And based on that, then you're going to build trust, and then you can chat to different people about different things, and all is to do with you know, what do you want to stand for, who are you. For example, I just see Adrian Pilling hopping on now. You know, one of the things that Adrian does every single morning, which is uniquely different to every single one of us on this platform, and that is his 1 minute his 1 minute walk. You know, walk with Adrian for 1 minute. Walk and talk, Adrian. You're about the only man that I that knows how to walk and talk at the same time. But you know, if he used but if he used it and he posted it on Instagram via, you know, and they teach him how to do that, then everybody globally wants to hear what Adrian's 1 minute is for the day, and so they will then hop in, and that could be his hey, you know, the only man who can walk and talk, and everybody's going to say, who's this guy is the only man that can walk and talk? I mean, that could be his slogan, you know. I mean, I'm feeding you some information there. The only man who can walk and talk, Adrian. And it was like, who's this guy? Have you heard about this guy that can walk and talk? You know, that kind of thing, or whatever your catchphrase is. And those are done via Instagram, and you can multitask too. Oh my goodness, no, Adrian, no. Let's just keep it to walking and talking, okay? Nothing more than that. So yes, and so you'll find yeah, exactly. But no, now he wants to drive, walk, and talk. No, that's just like, I'll just do the freaking work. Agreed. But that's a sweet spot that he's already developed within his team. Can you imagine if that starts going viral and global, and he uses that through his brand, and those 1 minute videos that everybody will be hopping on, like, what's Adrian up to today? Exactly, Mish. It'll blow. It really would. So that's you know, just moments with, no, I will have to say, add on Adrian or something like that. We'll think of some catchphrase that he'll come up with, that he'll be you know, and yeah, so that's something that he's already created a little niche, branding himself as that area, and he's got you've got a library of that in your back office already, sitting on those kind of things. So guys, it is so you're right, Ellen, it is all about branding yourself, and then coming up with what are you different, what different is people going to apply to you, and then of course they're going to coach, mentor, and check out your profile. And this is what other companies are not doing, and I know this because as I said, I've both Anthony and I have paid an absolute fortune for social media training, and I think we paid I paid $3,000 last year. All right, and now we've started, you know, we've increased a bit on social media and that kind of thing, but we haven't converted because no one's actually helping us to look at how many people are liking your posts. What's the algorithm? Is the algorithm working for you? Isn't it working for you? If not, change this. Post every second day. Let's test this. You know, so that's going to be the thing that's going to be really magic with regards to Lifestyle Galaxy is the fact that they're going to be going through the whole thing. So absolutely, and it is a science. You're quite right, it is a science, and none of us have the time, as Mish was saying, to go and study what's my algorithm. We know we've got to go and do it. Now you try to pay someone to do this. You know how much money you're going to pay on a monthly basis. I started paying somebody, and I was paying like 6,500 to 9,000 rand a month when I first started asking someone to help me out with social media, and come the crunch line, all they could do was show me how to link it to Google Analytics and post my pictures once a day, write an article once a week for me, and then send me the data to study. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, you know. So I actually dropped that because it wasn't working for me. So, you know, it is about that data. So guys, please get there tomorrow. Don't miss out on that, and then get yourself onto the system. Hopefully we can get it up and running faster. Any questions? Get your people there, guys. Like I said at the beginning, it's all about making money, and if you can convert, let's go again to 100 people a month to this, that will give you an extra 3,500 euros, excluding cycle bonuses. Sorry, not euros, back to dollars again. Yeah, just 100 people buying the entry level. It will come in on a monthly basis. That's residual income, guys. You're not doing the work. They've just got 100 people on the program that are all in taking their lives out. Now, can you imagine just 100 people over the next couple of months? Some might drop off, some might come back on, but if you just kept it constant at 100 people, that's $3,500. Accumulate that once a month, and then of course the CV is 100 CV per shot. So every 9 would give you another $50 in your back office. I mean, it's just crazy. So, and if that number grows to 1,000, if that goes to 1,000 people, and yes, they're all paying their subscription of $147, but you're going to get $35 for every person that's paying 100. You're going to get $35 for every person who's paying $147. Okay, so if it's 1,000, okay, so that means 1,000 times 35 is, you do the math. You do the math, Adrian. You do the math, and that's excluding the cycle bonuses. That's excluding the cycle bonuses. So guys, get yourself to Little Tuscany tomorrow. Make sure you book online and get there. Get even some of your existing downlines that are going stagnant and are looking for a release on life. If you know of anybody that's, just get them there to listen to how they're going to actually do this. It really is going to be a booster. And as you said, Mish, it's for any product. It's not just that is the product to sell. But then once you've got your people, you own the database. Now you can promote to your database any product you want to, whether it's algae or carrot bars, it makes no difference. Okay, this is how we're going to go wide. Awesome. Okay, anybody got any questions? Yes, Keith.
No, I think just one thing too. We understand a lot of it, the way it sort of works, but it still to an extent sounds very confusing. But I think, yeah, we need to just listen to what Richard Branson says. And if we don't know what it's about, just get involved anyway, and we'll find out as it goes along.
100%, 100%. And they're going to guide us step by step by step. So they're going to do an introduction video. There's going to be webinars. And then the sooner the leaders all know how to do step 1, then we can go to the masses and teach the masses as well. And we'll just keep going until everybody's got their things going. So, and every stage there's videos, and they help us to make sure. So they're gonna actually even set up the Instagram accounts. They're gonna tell you what it should look like. They're gonna give you layouts. They're gonna show you the colors. They're gonna actually take you through everything. All right, so awesome, cool, nice one. It is Little Tuscany. Please book your seats. Team Joe heard this. No cost, just get there. I agree. All right, guys. Anybody else want to add anything? Cool. I think we covered everything, and all I'm going to say is, sorry,
Michelle. Just one of the things that came to mind is that they are, from what I understand, they're going to set up the whole program for you with photographs and the whole layout, so that you don't have to do anything from that point of view, which is to me is a fantastic plus. Not that. They're going to do the layout for you and everything. So I think that's going to be fantastic.
Absolutely. And then guide you along how often you should add a picture, where you should find your pictures, that kind of thing. How you can, all those kind of things. And guys, this is going to be the gateway product for us, because remember, what we're going to offer, we're going to create people who like us. And then we're going to say to them, oh, I've just gone from 2,000, because like Yolani, she went from 2,000 to 4,000. How many of you would like to actually grow your people that are liking your posts on a daily basis to 4,000 people liking your post? Okay, now you've got 4,000 people you can interact with. Okay, and let's say you, like I said, 1% or 10% of them you convert. Now you've got 10% that have converted. Now you say, hey, how would you like to double the number of people that you've got? And then you remember she went from 4,000 to 56,000 people liking her post. Now she's got over 96,000 followers since January to now, okay, that are liking her posts. Now you say to someone, how would you like to double up your Instagram? Hey, here's a link, click on it. Now they become a master influencer. They can do it retail. And then the moment they go retail, Lifestyle Galaxy is going to send autoresponders to help them to say, hey, why don't you upgrade? And if you upgrade, instead of paying that $377 a month or whatever it was, you can pay $147, but you're going to upgrade with the $600. Now that gets linked to you, exactly like Carrot Bars. They click your link, they get linked to you. They're in your downline. Now you get $150 commission. They start paying $147. You get $35 a month plus the CV and the tree. Now you have them in your database. Now you can say to them, hey, now that you're in here and you're earning extra money, how would you like to look at Carrot Bars and increase your asset portfolio with gold? So guys, it's a gateway product for us to literally recruit from our chairs. Exciting. Cool. So let's learn more. Thank you guys. Please get to Little Tuscany tomorrow, hey? And get yourself on the list. The list. Not what's that movie? What's his name's list? Yeah, that one.
Schindler's List.
Yeah, Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Okay, it's not Schindler's List. Okay, it's LG's list. All right, you want to get yourself on the list. But guys, I think the list, although they have the list going, I think we're going to exponentially grow and everybody's going to be able to log on at the same time and build their profile. So take care. I did record this, so I will send out the recording shortly. All right. Take care. Cheers, guys.